Hello everybody, and welcome to another video. It's me, the Subtle Ostrich, and in today's video we're going to be trying FERRARICO'S tank system. So we did a poll on what you guys wanted me to make a video about, and it turned out you guys wanted tanks, so I'm going to be making tanks. First off, I just want to make an announcement that thank you for 100 subscribers, and also this is not going to be a top 5, this is just going to be a review and showcase and how to set it up and everything, due to the fact that FERRARICO'S is literally the only tank system that's actually good besides a couple of other free models, but those are kind of like spread out. So I'm just going to be using this pack from my models folder, except I literally can't do it because the toolbox fails to insert it for some reason, which I don't really understand. So I'm just going to do the same thing with FERRARICO'S, and instead of using this specific thing from Lucas, I'm going to be using something else like I don't know, there's like a ton of them. They have like World War II and stuff, but for the sake of this I'm just going to be using some other stuff. They also have Humvees and stuff, which is also great for your own military systems and stuff. So I'm just going to take this M1A2 Abrams and I'm going to insert it, so it just works instantly. And it's basically just this tank, and it's a conversion and everything. And it looks pretty good, I'm not going to lie. So immediately you see that, we have some over here. So it comes with a couple of things. It comes with a platform table and a folder containing content. And the content contains a bunch of scripts. So the messages is basically just that thing telling you, this is created by FERRARICO, and the conversion is done by Rick Astley and the Rick Astley the Rickroll, which shout out to them for making this amazing conversion. This is an installer, which basically installs everything, so you don't really have to do anything. And the rest of the stuff just contains, like weapons, refills, that sort of stuff. So yeah, the weapons are right here, so the models for the weapons. So this LMG, it has a script right here. No, that's a rocket. This is the LMG, and you might see it's outside, but it's actually going to be put in together when you actually spawn into the game, which is going to be shown. The handle part, gun script local, basically is the script for the gun. It's pretty basic, R6, all that. And it has a couple of things that you can modify, like whether you can aim down, scoping false, inspecting false, all that. You can fool around with that if you want, but make sure to not do anything that might break the system, even though you can kind of just backtrack if you want to. Settings allows you to set stuff up, which is in my layer of expertise. So this is the LMG, and you can change it so that whether or not it's full auto, the base damage, fire rate, reload time, ammo per mag, all this stuff that you can make it to for your specific gun. Now I'm not going to be doing that for this video because this isn't going to be an in-depth tutorial such as the ACS ones, Carbon Engine, Alpha Engine, which by the way you should check out if you're trying to make an FPS game. This is kind of just going to be a showcase of what this thing can do. So auto reload is whether when you run out of mag, disabling it to reload manually. This basically means that you can't press R to reload when you shoot a couple bullets. This means that you have to like fully shoot out the magazine and then it reloads, which some of you might like, some of you might not. So this is pretty well detailed for stuff like melee attacks and all that. And the blood effects for all this different type of stuff is very crucial for this system, and is what makes this such a recognized, well-adjusted system. So yeah, as we scroll down we can see a bunch of different stuff such as walk speed reduction, inspect animation, and stuff like that, such as you getting a blood wound and stuff like that. So yeah, this is also making me start to think that this is a gun system, which it actually is. This is literally LMG. that has different semi-auto bursts and all that. And this goes down for a pretty long while. The same settings apply for different stuff like this, and you can modify it however you want. Basically, I'm just trying to give you the information that you need so that you can modify the stuff however you want it. So mostly you'll be spending some time in the tank stuff, working on those things. The starter player scripts contains the gun client script and the giver for the guns, which is a disabled script, so it's not used, but it's there. And the turn script, which is basically just the welds for the turn. So yeah, if that makes any sense. So server script service is basically disabled, and the replicated storage basically just contains a bunch of events, modules, and remotes, which you should probably not fool around with unless you actually have expertise and or know how to fix it or something like that. So with all that information done and explained how to modify stuff, let's get into the actual game. So immediately we get a type of server script problem. We also have some problems in Studio, but that's with my game, and that's not a problem for the screen. And this shouldn't be a problem exactly. So, yeah. Into the game, I basically just made everything so that it falls apart, so that if we shoot at something, we'll see the full effect on these houses. So that's going to be a fun little thing that's going to happen. So let's just walk over here. So once you walk over here, you're going to see that it's not spawned in. You actually have to walk over there. And the purpose for the system is going to be kind of for like war games and stuff. And I had a couple of minutes of practice with this, though I might not be as accurate. So it gives you a couple of information on the actual guns, which is pretty cool. It gives you some history. The camo color, sometimes it doesn't work, sometimes it does. I'm not going to be fooling around with that. Actually, I would just pick Murky Flint to see whether it works. And the turret label, you can just call it whatever you want. I'll just say, you know, like and sub, because you should. Hopefully I didn't spell it. I did not spell that. Okay, so we're just going to spawn it in. By the way, image ID just means that you have to get like an image from Roblox. You know, I don't know. So this is a pretty high quality model. It's pretty evident that they worked pretty hard on this. Hey. So it shows right there. So you can put like a call sign, school, you know, that sort of thing. So once we walk around, we're going to notice that there's a couple of these little hatches that enables you to open it. Comes with a little animation, which is always appreciated. You can walk over here and close it on yourself, and you're able to fire. So you can pop open. The problem with this is that it kind of like puts your character here. And I imagine in the settings you can configure whether or not you want to be scoped into the machine gun. Right now we're not. So that's probably a setting that you can change so that it's more realistic. And there's a cool little animation down there. It does not enable you to reload right now. You actually have to set the one out. And also it has some pretty good reverb. So yeah, that's the machine gun. Done. I just have to figure out how to get out of this tank. Actually, while we're down here, we can actually go into this thing, I think. Yeah. And we're under here. Close that. We're right here. So I don't really know what this does. I don't really think that does anything. Yeah, let me just try to get out of this tank. Okay, so once we're out of the tank, we can look around it, and yeah. So we just gotta find the place where you have to get inside so that you can actually drive it. planning's overrated. Ammunition storage unit, so there's ammo and stuff like that. And I imagine, okay, this might be the area where you can maybe do something. There's a song ID area, so you can put down a song that's with that complies with guidelines. So it's down there. This is where you're supposed to drive it. So if you walk over here, you'll see that we have a ton of stuff, such as M240. So this is like the tank. And then you can actually shoot the M240. You have a 120mm cannon. It's quite powerful. And over to the left, I'm pretty sure is the driving area. So you can kind of just like walk over to here, down here. No, it is not. That is like way down there. Hold on. I gotta kind of like slither my way over to this area. How am I supposed to get in there? Oh. Okay, so there's like little slithers that you have to look out for when you're in here. So this is where the cannon's located, so has some recoil stabilization for the tank. And right now, as you can see, you can't drive it. It's not in the crate area, so just press E, and then you can drive, I think. So let's just go in here and we can see engine start. Just press that. Aha! The engine is now on when you press that. Okay, hopefully it's not self-destructing. Hey, it's on, you're right. So now you can drive it by pressing the engine start button inside of it. And there's like some levers, I think. Nope, it's just that. It's literally just that. You just press engine start. So now we can just drive our tank into any war farms. Oh, I thought it was gonna like collapse. So I imagine you have to like put a gear for you to go. It's kind of moving. I think I got stuck. Okay, so that's. Oh, that reverses it. I've never driven a car before. Okay, so now, haha, I have done it. So yeah, that's how you play this game. I need to lower the graphics quality and also the volume, or else I'm going to get droned out in my own game. But you can see that this is a pretty well optimized little tank system that I completely recommend because it's just so realistic and cool. You know, I definitely recommend it. And you guys let me know in the comments if you want me to make another video on how to modify it and stuff. But yeah, that's how that works. You can also get some other tanks for other sides and teams. But yeah, that's basically the whole tutorial. Like and sub, and have a great day, everyone.